Okay, so what if karma wasn't some kind of cosmic scoreboard, tallying up good and bad deeds? What if it was something happening right now inside your own head? Today, we're going to dive into a really practical way of looking at karma, seeing it as a mental tool you can actually learn to use. Let's get right into it.
Think about that for a second. An unseen police force. It's this idea that there are these fundamental rules to the game of life, and believe me, they are always in effect. Now, this isn't about judgment. It's just a simple system of cause and effect that, well, it shapes everything from your mood today to the biggest events in your life.
And that, right there, is the big question we're tackling. Instead of just being at the mercy of this force, what if you could actually understand how it works? What if you could learn to navigate it so it becomes this helpful guide instead of some punishing roadblock? That's what we're aiming for here, to give you the rules of the game.
So what are these hidden rules anyway? Well, the first thing you have to get is that this police force, it's not something outside of you. There's no one looking over your shoulder. The consequences, the rewards, all the friction, it all comes from just one place, your own level of understanding in any given moment.
You see how this just reframes everything? Karma stops being this thing that happens to you and becomes something you actually do. It's not about fate, it's about a constant stream of choices. Every single thought, every reaction is a move in this game. And what that means is that you hold all the power to change the outcome.
So karma is always teaching us something. The only real question is, what kind of student do you want to be? You can learn the hard way, through friction, through resistance, through pain. That's a harsh awakening. Or you can learn through awareness, through harmony, through insight, an enlightened awakening. The lesson is always the same. It's the experience that's your choice.
And if we want to choose that enlightened path, we've got to get to the very heart of what karma really is. And that means we need a whole new definition, one that goes way beyond the simple ideas of good and bad. And here it is, the new definition. Karma is simply interactive understanding. That's it. Seriously, think about it. When you act with real clarity and awareness, things just flow, right? That's understanding. But when you lash out in anger or just get lost in confusion, you create friction. That's a lack of understanding. It really is that simple.
So this is the key takeaway, this simple equation. Good karma isn't some rewards you get. It's just the natural state of things when understanding is present in what you do. And bad karma isn't a punishment. It's the unavoidable friction that happens when understanding is missing. It's a state of mind, not a moral report card.
And this just nails the end goal, doesn't it? We try to control the world, control other people when we don't understand them, and that just creates bad karma. But with true understanding comes this incredible release. You don't need to control things anymore because you see how they actually work. And that release, that freedom from the need to control, well, that's enlightenment.
Okay, this all sounds great in theory, but how do we actually do it? How do we build this muscle of understanding? Well, the path forward is actually a pretty clear three-step process for mastering our own reactions.
So the process starts from the outside and works its way in. Step 1 is all about managing your outward reactions. Learning to pause instead of just lashing out. But that's only half the battle. Step 2 is absolutely crucial. You then have to stop the internal reaction, that mental replay loop where you just keep feeding the negativity. And the key that unlocks both of these, the master skill, is step 3, detachment. We'll definitely get to that.
So we have the steps to stop creating negative karma. Now, let's look at the daily principles that help us proactively create positive, harmonious karma and just keep ourselves in balance. These 3 principles, they cover pretty much every part of your life. First up, moderation. This is about managing your internal chemistry. It's all about balance. Second, non-interference. This is for your relationship with the outside world. You stop trying to control things you just can't. And third, no distractions. This is for your inner world. You learn to stop getting hooked by your own mental drama. Everything we've talked about, the steps, the principles, it all leads right here to the master skill, the art of detachment. And it's so important to understand this isn't about being cold or distant. It's the exact opposite, really. It's the key to true mental freedom. This is such a critical point. Most people don't actually solve their problems, they just try to escape them with distractions. But that's not real freedom, is it? Detachment is the true alternative. It's not about running away, but rising above the need to run in the first place.
So what does it really mean to be detached? Well, it's not about not caring. Not at all. It's about seeing things clearly. It is the way
to find genuine freedom inside your own mind. Freedom from all those knee-jerk reactions that create bad karma. Freedom from replaying old hurts over and over. It's the ability to just observe your thoughts and feelings without being their slave.
And ultimately, it is the direct pathway to enlightenment. Because think about it, when you're free from reaction, what's left? Pure understanding. And that, as we now know, is the engine of good karma.
And so we end right here with this powerful truth. Your karma is yours and yours alone. It's a direct mirror of your inner state of understanding. So the question to leave you with is this. Based on the choices you make moment to moment, is your reality going to be a benevolent truth or a brutal one? According to this framework, that choice is entirely up to you.